Hi you guys, Sylwia here, and welcome all to my 500 a pop review. 500 a pop. I was gonna say $500 because yeah, the 500 is referring to $500. Okay, guys, here I have the members area of 500 a pop review. My friend Squirrel is visiting me again. Hi. She's coming for the nuts. We give her nuts like daily. She's so cute. It's actually a male. I thought I would share it with you. So I've watched my way through this training course, guys. Let me just tell you right off the bat, I don't mean to be blowing my own trumpet and any of that stuff. It's obviously boring, right? But I know how I work. I know how I operate, and I know how much time I go to actually, check out from A to Z all of the products I review and to make a judgment on whether I see value in them or not, whether I want to promote them or not. Okay, this is the newest launch from James Renouf and Max G. It's going live today on the 26th of October. You will find my written review down below in the description box. I thought I would just, mention that right off the bat. So you will see all of my bonuses on my written review. I mean, I've gone to great lengths, guys, to create bonuses which will not only be crazy valuable, but actually complement the product and even like fill out the so-called gaps. No product is perfect. There's no way, the vendors can deliver on the front end what you need to like fully succeed. I mean, yes, you can fully succeed, but there are shortcuts. There are shortcuts and there are the so-called money and time savers that will be offered to you, in the rest of the funnel, in the upsells. However, I've gone through all of the videos in the members area. I'll show you what kind of videos you will have. You see here you have a few upsells. All of the prices, upsells, all of that is listed in my written review, so I'm not going to even go there and spend time on talking about the prices. The front end is $17. You have all of the information below in the description box, guys. So right, great training course. These guys delivered nicely. They're obviously super experienced, James and Max. Some would say that, they just present to you making money online opportunities. Yeah, you can approach it and see it from that angle. It's very true, okay? But at the same time, it's the ideas that are most precious, that are actually priceless, the right strategies. And, if they talk about something that actually works, it's fine, okay? So it's at the end of the time, let it not be the end of the time yet. At the end of the day, we are paying for knowledge. And guys, whether you're gonna make money with this method or not, it's totally up to you. So, if you implement it, if you take action with consistency, and these guys always, repeat, look at them, how they launch one product after another one. Yes, for them, this is a way to make money, but they actually put together the product. It's not that some people say they sell you dreams, shiny objects. I mean, it works. People make money. The real question is the method actually doable? Does it make money? Does it work? And it does. Of course it does. People make money. And with this method. What method? Let me just cut straight to the chase. It's about selling websites. Making websites with AI. They will recommend a beautiful... I mean, you see, this is what I appreciate about these guys. Because there are so many platforms now, like upcoming platforms, new platforms. And even finding out about these platforms is very precious and very, helpful. Because the brainstorming costs time as well and energy, and they've done it for you, and they show you how to use them, and they give you templates, they give you strategies, how to implement this method. So, fair enough. It works. It just needs to be implemented. If that's for you, get it. I recommend it because my bonuses will also fill out the gaps, right? The so-called gaps. I'll explain why. And I'll explain what I mean by that because, again, I've watched my way through the training course. So these are my bonuses. They have already been delivered to your Warrior Plus account, waiting for your royal presence. Okay, so if you go through my written review, read all about it, okay, all of the details, the funnel details, read about my bonuses. They're nicely listed and described in my written review, guys. And if you decide, yes, I want it, okay, ideally after having watched all of my review, because, you know, I really tell you what you will find inside of the members area, not just showing you the sales page, then click through. By now, you're gonna be redirected to my affiliate link, the sales page. If you buy from me, you get my bonuses. And my gratitude, of course. Right, so, you know, the sales page is rather, they do say, you know, what it's all about. It's about websites, really about selling gigs. And yeah, so let's get to it. You will have the welcome video, the overview. They invite you here to a webinar. They have a fantastic school community, one that's free, the other one that's paid. So that's all good. They'll invite you into those communities, of course. If you want to join, do so. If not, no big deal. No big deal. Nobody's twisting your arms, right? The big picture. So about the method. Now, the clients everywhere, cringe sites, quick wins. Clients everywhere, cringe sites. Okay. The cringe sites, like, you know, you would not believe how many ugly websites or out of date, non-functioning, non-mobile friendly. I mean, there's so many issues with websites all over. And they talk about, yes, local businesses. It's really up to you how you want to approach, you know, these people. And I cover a lot of that in my bonuses, guys. Okay. I do really help you out, give you a leg up with my bonuses, about the strategies you can implement. And there's so much more I offer, okay, in my bonuses. So yeah, they talk about how many websites suck. And if you approach it the right way, okay, of course, there's gonna, you know, it's got to do with cold outreach, of course, but you can, by all means, approach people in your local businesses. Businesses is really your local area. It's really up to you how you want to go about it. You can go global, you can go locally. Yeah. So sky's the limit, really. You know, everything is within a reach with, you know, the use of internet, right? These days, these people, if approached the right way, if you send them the website that you have already created for them, the improved website and all of that. So the strategy that they talk about, it's like from a different angle. Normally, I get so many emails about my website as well, you know, but they just list to me what's wrong with it instead of showing me a nicer version of my website, like it's already done. Here you go. You don't really want to give them the link, although you could, using that AI tool that builds that improves the website in a matter of really truly, maybe not seconds, minutes, okay, up to 5 minutes it will take to design the current ugly website into a pretty one. Okay, so they don't show me the screenshots of a better looking version of my website, but if you would approach it from that angle, people would find it very tempting to write back to you, like, right, sure, let's talk more about it. Or they would find it very difficult not to ignore your email, okay? If you already show them that you have the website ready, and this is exactly the strategy they are talking about. Yeah, so one click, ready to sell website. So this is you see, guys, I'm actually showing you the platform, and I only found out about this platform from this training course. So that alone is very precious. It's called Lovable, and they show you how to use that AI tool, a beautiful tool to, you know, to really deliver a done for you website with the link. You know, if you go into that tool, there's a lot of editing features, okay, options that you can actually, inside of that AI tool, you can connect your domain. All can be done inside of that tool. So really truly done for you websites, beautiful websites. It's quite something. You see, they show you how they use the tool, how they prompt it, and all of that. Hit publish, and the website is really live. Easy as that. And then in this video, they go about how you would find the leads. So they go through a simple Google search, but that's quite brief, I must say, this video. That's why in one of my bonuses, I go deep into this. In this Google Goldmine method, I go into detail how to use Google for finding the right clients. So it's simple yet more advanced strategies that I share with you in that bonus, okay? Now, from this video, the kickoff, let's roll. these are like, I'll be brutally honest, because I've gone through probably all of the training courses. I remember a course about Lindy.ai, I believe. It's an amazing tool, but there was a whole training course they created on that tool alone to generate leads that you can then use for your own business or you can sell, right? But it has to be done the right way. So they took few videos from that training course, which is sort of fine because they are relevant, and share them in the members area of this training course as well. So how to use Lindy.com, 4 videos. Okay, that's fine. They show you how to prompt it, and again, I elaborate more about this tool Lindy.ai in this bonus here called Lindy Lead Finder Prompts. I give you prompts that you need to insert into Lindy.ai that will allow you find people who are business to business leads. So all legally done, all to do with people you have the right to reach out to. So you're not going to be in trouble. You're going to be compliant with all of the Google policies and all of that. And the prompts are written in such a way that Lindy.ai will give you exactly the kinds of clients who want to hear from you, who have broken websites. You know, there's something wrong with the websites and they will be grateful if you can improve the websites, fix them or for them, or even create a new website altogether. Okay. And with this tool again, lovable.com, lovable, it can be done so fast and, so easy. Right. So there will be a few more videos on, how to approach the clients, money on the table, take your cut. Okay. There's a lot of money to be made. They dive a bit into freelancing as well. You don't have to do that, but it's an option. You can reach out to people directly. You don't have to call them. You can write them. And then they go through some strategies like, once you have the client, once you've sold them the website, you want to follow up with them. You want to offer them help with setting up the website in terms of hosting, buying the domain. And of course, as we know, on websites like Namecheap, Bluehost for hosting, you go to the affiliate part of them. So you get your affiliate link and you share that link. Most of your clients will not even know that this is your affiliate link. It's why not, and then as they renew the hosting and the domain, you always get paid for it as well. And you can offer, I actually talk about my bonuses in this bonus, Lead to Cash Fast Track. I give you email swipes as well, how to do the cold outreach, but sweet and short to the point. No fluff, okay? You have to be very direct, okay? And friendly, and write them in a, sweet and short way. So this is how I can help you. This is what your website looks like. I've already made it for you. Straight to the point. And this recurring profit blueprint is a bonus in which I talk about how you can scale things up, how you can switch into recurring income. Okay, how you can turn that one-time client into a client that comes back to you and, pays you in a recurring fashion because, you would offer them the setup, you would offer them the hosting, you would offer them, help them with getting the domain. And most of the business owners, they want nothing to do with the hosting domain. They just want the website ready, functioning. And as we know, they're quite happy to pay monthly for the maintenance and all of that without even understanding how little goes into that if you actually know what you are doing, right? So, but that's how it works. Okay. They just don't want the headache. They want the website to be functioning and live and looking pretty and, bringing in more clients. And what are the chances of them getting clients from an ugly, nasty, cringe-looking website compared to a modern, sleek, fuzz-loading website and all of that? The difference can be significant. So, of course, this method works. Of course, it just needs to be implemented. And they give you a framework. They give you also a template on, of course, you deliver, you don't want to deliver the link from lovable.com of the already done for them website, not the link, screenshots. Okay. You don't deliver the link to the website. If they agree, if they pay, yes. And that's how they talk about it as well. Then you'd follow up after they've paid. Okay, I need your personal details. I need to customize the website a bit further. I need to add it in your details. So you get the template with the questions you'll need to ask them from these guys. And then you finalize the website, of course, using lovable.com. You just put in the details and the AI tool will just edit the website according to your instructions, according to the details you share with that AI tool. Again, I'm referring to lovable.com. I think it's .com or .ai, so .com, I believe. But you have the websites. Right, so guys, a few more videos on how to bring in clients. Okay. Good videos, good strategy, it works, it just needs to be implemented. Again, the linde.com bit of the training course, a few videos are from another training course. It is still closely related to this method. So look at it like a bonus section, but in my bonus, I make sure you really truly squeeze the best out of linde.ai with the prompts I give you to find the kinds of clients you would need for this method to work. Okay, I give you the prompts. They don't give you the prompts to specifically find clients who don't have functioning websites or ugly websites, who have ugly websites and need them improved, updated, and all of that. I share that in my bonuses, guys. Okay, so if that's for you, pick it up via my written review. Again, read more about my bonuses, check out the funnel details. I hope you understand, you know, I'm really doing my best to be as transparent and honest as I can. Okay, you know, I could tell you this is a secret method and all of that and you'd know nothing. But appreciating simplicity, being a minimalist by heart, you know, I also am very selective as to what I invest into. And if that's not something that I don't see myself doing, I would rather not, you know, buy the product. Of course, it's always nice to go through the training course. You learn stuff. Okay. You may decide after all, okay, this is not for me, but you've learned something new and this is what you pay for. They've done the brainstorming, you know, this is like new knowledge. Knowledge is the most powerful thing in the world, and whether it makes money for you or not, it's completely down to whether you actually put it into action or not, right? But, you know, that goes without saying. Right, guys, that's that. I'm not gonna talk anymore. So if that's for you, pick it up via my link. My bonuses have already been delivered to your Warrior Plus account. Okay, guys, ciao. Love you and leave you. Bye.